Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to day 21 of the apocalypse. Here I am again at the secret underground vault at 111, and we're going to talk about a lot of different things today. Alright, so mostly school related, some personal related among your fellow students, and things of that nature. So here we go. So one of the biggest things I want to say first is I'm glad that you guys are checking in. That's awesome. That's great. Our attendance rate is good and what have you. My concern, though, is yes, you are checking in, you are doing the essential question for attendance, but a good half of you is slacking on the work. Alright? So, which is going to lead us to our Q&A forum. So a couple days ago, I gave you guys, ask me anything. Ask Coach K anything regarding whatever it is. I'll be upfront, I'll be frank, I'll be real with you, because that is just how I am. I don't know how to be any other way. So, with that, let's get to some of your questions right now. Alright, so one of the things is, I have a couple questions asking me, is the school year going to be canceled? Yes, we're done. We are done. Desert Edge is done. By order of Governor Ducey, he has mandated that the schools close the rest of the year. Now, I'm going to talk a little bit further about that later on towards the end, because, we have a checkout procedure, we got athletes with stuff inside, the locker rooms and things like that. But I'm going to get to that at the end as a final wrap up here. So yes, as of right now, mandated by Governor Ducey, all schools, public schools, K-12, are closed the rest of the year. Now, that does not mean that school is officially over. It just means that you aren't going to physically go into Desert Edge like you used to. You're not going to come to see me in my classroom, AA. You're not going to see your other teachers, other than remotely at this moment in time. And because, like I said, the thing is blown up. It's gotten real. Today is Wednesday, April 1st. I wish I was playing an April Fool's joke right now, but I'm not. Tomorrow, we're looking at about 1 million people affected in the United States as of tomorrow. Okay? Arizona's sitting around 1,400, but globally, about 1 million plus starting tomorrow. The United States is at 200K right now, actually 220K before I do this video, and growing exponentially. Okay, so that's just kind of how it is. So, school is continuing in this format, which leads us into, so what about credits, and what about grades, and things like that. Everything that I post for you counts, okay? Regarding, so half of you flaked out in the project. You need to get that done, alright? I'm just going to be real with you. I put the zeros in today, so get it done if you haven't so far. Now, where we stand at this moment in time, going forward for the rest of the year here, is a couple things. Alright, so there's going to be a couple new changes with not only with just me, but all your teachers, with the exception of those who have AP classes. Okay? So, the mandate right now, as of this morning, Okay, because we all were on a virtual teleconference, and like I said, it's weird seeing 71 faces on my screen at the exact same time. It is like freaky. It's freaky. All right. So going forward, okay. So what I say is for your regular classes. So if you have an AP class, this does not apply. Okay, I'll talk to that in just a second here. Going forward, okay, basically starting Monday of next week here, is you will not have more than 2 assignments per week per class. Now, I know I try not to overload you. I know I don't overload you. Okay? Because I'm just being realistic because I know you guys really, really well. Alright? Some of the other ones may not. I know some of you are getting like hours and hours and hours of like packets and homework and things like that. No. Not anymore. Okay? And this comes from Miss Jones directly. Okay? So we all have a conference, a virtual teleconference today in which that there is no more than two assignments a week per your regular classes, so non-AP classes, alright? So if you have an AP class, which I know many of you do, that you will not have more than three assignments a week in your AP class. Some people went crazy and was just putting up like 100,000 things. So like I said, I know you guys, I'm not going to do that to you, so that is what it is, okay? So that is where we stand with that, okay? So testing wise, you will only have one test a week per class. That's it. Okay? Because again, you know, we have to be fluid with all of this, and you know, I'm cool with that. I don't have a problem with that. I'm like, I heard them get tested anyway. It's like, seriously, it's like whatever. But I know like some of the other departments, they were just going straight up bananas, and I get it. I totally get it. So that's just kind of how it is here. And you know what? I just realized I don't have my microphone down. Ain't that a kisser? Alright, so here we go. I'm going to change that slightly. There we go. Maybe now you can hear me a little better. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. I'll do feedback later. So that's kind of where things are. So state testing, gone. No state testing this year. No AZ merit. No mandated ACT test. None of that. That is history. Let's see what else. EOCAs. Okay, so that has also changed. You know, in the past we've talked about EOCAs is worth 20% of your overall grade. You know, so EOCAs in of itself has changed. Alright, so it's not that it's disappeared, because it hasn't. It's just going to be changed this year. So I will be working with my colleague, Miss Horan, on Friday, talking about EOCAs, and that's not going to be more than 10% of your overall grade instead of the usual 20. God, my eyelashes bugging me. Arrgh! Sorry, I played tennis earlier. Yeah, I played tennis earlier. So yeah, I broke the quarantine. I escaped from here for a little while. Deal with it. All right. So the EOCAs are only going to be worth 20. I don't know how that's going to look yet. We will be discussing that on Friday in regards to what it's going to look like. Okay, so the things that we post count you need to get that stuff done. Okay, so 2 assignments a week. It goes in the grade book. Get out of here. Yeah, I know. Murder cat. Yeah, what? Okay, yeah. So that's just kind of where we're at. Okay. Let's see what else. You guys are doing a great job checking in with the essential questions. You gotta love Google, alright? I have to riddle out to you, and y'all Googled it, and y'all are right, okay? Yeah, the answer was K. It is. K or Q, it's all good. You know, however, wherever you're saying from, it's all good. Okay, so let me go a couple other questions that you guys have had. Let's see here. Of course, you know, we miss you guys like crazy. I miss all of you. Without question. So it seems like everything is good. Okay, so as I said before in a prior video that my COVID-19 test results are negative, so I'm good. I'm good. Now it doesn't mean that, you know, anybody is out in the neck of the woods. It doesn't mean that I can't get re-exposed to it like any of you. But for right now, I'm good. You know, everything is copacetic. It's awesome. You know, kind of thing. Let's see what other questions that we have. Yep, ventilators are a big problem. You know, I mean, unfortunately, cases in Arizona are growing. We're, you know, as of today, over 1,400. We're not as bad as some states. I'll tell you that. I know California is about to hit the 10,000 mark. New York is really bad. I have property in New York, and they're looking like 87,000 right now. I mean, that state alone is going to cost 100,000. All right, so it is nothing to be trifled with. And so do take your precautions. You know, you can go out, you can have fun. You know, just do the guidelines. I mean, I do that too. Okay. I was fortunate to see some of my athletes the other day. I've been missing. You know, some are already back home. Many of you know I had one player from Germany. She's already back home in Dresden. So she's safe, she's fine, but she's back home in Germany. I have another one, you know, my German player's in the 3rd hour. Some of you know who she is. Yoni, who's in my 1st hour, you know, she's from the Netherlands. She's going to be recalled soon. So she's going to be leaving us shortly, but still going to be checking in, still doing her work. So reach out to them, say, hey, you miss them, what have you. You know, Yomi's actually being recruited right now, so it's a really weird time for her and for me personally, because I have an athlete going home to the Netherlands while being recruited at the same time to play collegiate tennis at the next level. I mean, so it's bizarre. Okay, this is a weird time period. Now, not everyone is doing great. Okay, so like I'm serious. Check in with each other. Check in with your friends. Check in with your colleagues. Check in with your support system. Check in with your buddies, because you just don't know. Okay, I mean, I got word today that one of my students, you know, had a stroke the last couple days, or within the last, you know, 24, 48, 72 hours, and he's very well respected on campus. You know, he's an athlete and things like that. I mean, I'm going to protect his name, but, you know, many of you can kind of know who it is or figure out who it is. So reach out to that individual, okay? I mean, we are in uncertain times, and that's all I can say. This is new to me and everything else. So you got the message that prom is canceled. It is. You know, unfortunately, you know, if we're able to go back to school, Before the end of the year, we'll try to put something together. No guarantee. I'm not going to promise anything because that's just not my style. But we'll try to do something for that. Graduation has been postponed, effective today. So those seniors, and I have a couple seniors in my class, so you guys need to make sure that you do what I asked you to do so you can walk, okay? Graduation is postponed. We're gonna make it happen, okay? It's just it may not be on the date that was originally scheduled to be, okay? But we're still working with State Farm Stadium. And we're still going to try to have it at Cardinal Stadium, which is awesome if you've never been there before. Our graduations are amazing over there. So right now, we're kind of tentatively looking at it between the end of June, between June 26th and July 6th, I think they said. Something like that today in my meeting today. So, if you're a senior, we're still going to make graduation happen, okay? Because you guys have deserved it. For 4 years, you guys have lived, bled, sweat, DE, and we're going to try to give that to you without question, okay? So, again, we're in uncertain times, and things are rapidly changing. I mean, this video could change tomorrow with new information, okay? But this is what I know as of right now, today, Wednesday, April 1st, and none of this is an April Fool's joke, okay? So, again, keep doing what we ask you to do. Keep doing the assignments we ask you to do. You're only going to have 2 a week now, just 2. Alright, that's changed, and that's for every class, not my class, okay, but every class with the exception of AP. So you have an AP class, then it's 3, okay, but otherwise it's just going to be 2. And generally, I'm going to post an assignment up on Monday and Thursday. I got my IM blowing up on me right now, kinds of things. So there we go. Alright, we all know that if you're an athlete for spring, all sports are canceled for AIA. Y'all got the announcement from your coaches. I believe me, I feel the same way. We're in contention to win the whole darn thing this year. We're in contention to win sectional championships, and I'm not happy about it. But unfortunately, it is what it is. So again, reach out to each other, take care of each other, support each other. There's a lot of your fellow classmates dealing with some stuff. Reach out to them, be there for them, and let them know that you're available. Okay, that's going to go a long way with them. So, it's kind of a more roast kind of day, but just keeping it real with you, like the only way I know how. I dropped the whole act today. This is me, straight from the heart. Okay, I care about each and every one of you guys. And so just be there for each other, take care of each other. Again, and I will see you later on this week. Peace out. Have a good day.